You don't even have interaction with the people on stage.
No.
Like, normally musicals in the West End aren't interactive. You shut the fuck up and watch.
Yep.
Whilst they do their job. You know, it's not like pantomime. Pantomime is like, he's behind you.
Back and forth.
No, he isn't. It's back and forth. But like the majority, unless Juliet is like this, I don't know. I've not seen it. But the majority of musicals aren't interactive like that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you can laugh at stuff and you can clap at stuff, but you don't get involved. It's not stand-up comedy. You don't heckle the fucking people on stage. Like, let alone throw abuse, man.
Yeah.
Like at someone which is doing... And for people that aren't performers, I'm assuming everyone that listens or watch this is, so you'll understand. But like, say you're a bank teller. Say you work in a bank and someone goes to get money and you won't let them, you know, and they're pissed off at you and angry and they give you abuse. Like, that's not okay in any facet. However, it's probably just a job to you. This is my assumption.
Right.
It's probably just a job to that person.
Yeah, there's not like
a
passion.
There's not a passion. It might not be like something that's dear to them. It might just be like, this is a job that I've managed to land and it's a great job. However, the people who are on this fucking stage, I'm telling you, it is their life.
Mm-hmm.
It is their absolute pride and joy. They will eat, breathe and sleep performing. Like, you don't know when you're throwing abuse at someone on stage whilst they're performing, what that does to them.
And I think there is, like, when you speak to muggles, there's such a disconnection between how hard dancers and performers as a whole work.
Yeah.
Like, people just think it's like, oh, it's just a bit of dancing. Oh, it's just a bit of acting or whatever. It's like, fucking hell. As I said, there's a disconnection between the reality of a performer's lifestyle and the work that goes into it to what people, like, see on stage.
Their entire lifestyle is catered to this show.
Yeah.
Like, and it's kind of like what we were talking about earlier. Like, I wanted a job, but I didn't want the lifestyle.
Yeah.
Their whole lifestyle is dedicated to going on stage every night to entertain people. And you're going to throw abuse at them. Do you know what, like, that's not just a word. You're affecting their entire life, their entire week. Like, maybe if you're a singer, like, you might not go out all week. You might spend and go and socialize and drink because you've got to make sure your voice can do 10 shows a week.
Yeah.
Or, like, if you're dancing, same thing. You're, like, constantly looking after yourself to make sure you can go and entertain and someone abusing you. Like, I've been on stage that I can remember a few times where, like, I've had personally abuse.
Have you?
Yeah. So Dream Boys, when we were doing Dream Boys on tour, I've been called the ugly one, like, on stage,
really?
like shit like that. Yeah, I had like a woman be like, "You're ugly," and I was like, "Cool, you're fat." Like, do you know what I mean?
Really?
I didn't say that, but I wanted to be like,
because you're not like.
no, I'm fucking.
I mean, you're right.
I'm a solid 5. Like, I'm a.
No, I'll give you a 6.
With clothes on, I'll give myself a 5. Take my top off, I'll go to an 8. I'm like, all right.
Do you reckon?
But yeah, but but like. Do you know what I mean? Like that, and I'm kind of thick-skinned, so, like, you know, I'm ginger.
It doesn't bother you.
I was bullied my whole fucking life through school. Like, I can take it. But I've been shouting abuse. Like, I've been booed at Dream Boys in my solo. I got booed once, and I was just like, what the fuck? Like,
and do you just carry on?
I'm the dick in it, so normally I go boo you, like, or I'll engage.
And why did?
But at Dream Boys, I can do that because it's not as
serious.
It's not as serious. It's not as scripted. We have that interaction. We have those moments. Like, I fuck around every show.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
and essentially, I'm the kind of person that you think you can roast me. Like, I'll fucking roast you worse.
Gotcha.
Like, if you want to be mean, I'll be meaner.
You should have
like,
definitely got them up on stage.
Like, oh no, I wouldn't been able to get her. Like,
one of them ones.
Yeah. Like,
but again, it goes to show, like, the people that are normally ones shouting abuse are normally the ones that
are very uncomfortable or insecure.
Yeah.
And then we used to do the 2020 cricket. And they used to have us dance on, like, these platforms. Everyone got, like, a point or a run or whatever. Kind of like cheerleaders, but they wanted to make it cool. So they had, like, break dancers and hip hop dancers. And dude, we used to do that every summer for probably 3 years for an agent called Judy Kavanagh. She was very lovely as well. JK Dance. And, bro, we just got abused the whole time.
Really?
They would shout so much shit at us. And there was a guy called Lewis Blundy. Like, he was a dancer, and I was on his thing, and they kept calling him like Mophead because he had a big afro.
Right.
And we were going up and dancing, and they were calling us all the gay slander under the sun, like, you know what I mean, like anything. And they were just drunk men in the crowd, like, shouting abuse, thinking it's funny. I found it funny, but, like, I can imagine not everyone would.
Yeah.
So then my idea was to Lewis, I was like, right, we need to stop dancing. Like, I know that's what we're here for, but this isn't working. We need to, like, win them over. Let's make them laugh.
Mm-hmm.
So they kept calling him Mophead. So I was like, you're going to plank. I'm going to hold your feet.
And be a
you're
fucking.
going to
When
mop.
you said moped, I was like,
And
I know where
we're
this is
going to
going.
mop the floor.
Yep.
So we did that. And, like, they all started laughing. Like, we won them over. And then another number come on. And they played, like, a Michael Jackson, A, B, C.
Mm-hmm.
Easy as. So I made him stand off stage. And I pretended his head was a microphone.
Right.
Like, just shit like that. Like, to get them engaged and laugh along. But, yeah, like, you know, people, you know, it happens. It does happen. But, like, I get it if it's... I don't get it. But I get it if it's somewhere where you're not meant to be. Or, like, if you're in an environment that what you're doing doesn't fit.
Yep.
But as an audience member, you've gone to their environment.
Yep.
It's just fucking dumb.
No. Shows ignorance of humanity, though, don't it? I say humanity.
Yeah, keep your
People.
mouth by that microphone.
Eh?
Yeah, but what a fucking douchebag. I hope he got kicked out or, like, something. I'm going to try and chase that up. I'm going to message this guy on Twitter.
Do you know anyone that performed? For that
I
show?
know some people in the show.
Gotcha.
I could ask
Be an
them.
interesting
Yeah,
topic to bring up again next week if you get a bit
Yeah.
more info.
we'll hit up Billy or Rian. Yeah, so yeah, that was. I wanted to talk about that because that's not okay. And if you are on stage and someone shouts abuse at you,
Shout abuse
just
back.
know-
No, I'm kidding.
don't
Fuck
get fired.
you.
Don't get fired. Just know that you're a fucking gangster for pursuing your dream and pursuing your passion. And not everyone is fucking brave enough to take that gamble on themselves.
No.
Everyone wants to play safe and fucking rely on just turning up and getting their coin and playing the easy thing. Like, if you're putting your passion and you're gambling on yourself to go and achieve your dreams, you don't deserve abuse from anyone, man. You're a gangster.